So, continuing, like what you said that you guys got a teal offer at 1.5. Now, what's up with this $4 million offer that was presented?
I mean, boss, who doesn't want to win $4 million? But that was a total lie. That we had nothing. We our team didn't know anything about it. Even when I seen the video, I said, "God, Yomi's crazy." I said, "Yo," And then I hear Peter Khan. I know who he is now.
Yeah,
It probably sounded disrespectful when Ali asked me about Peter Khan. I didn't know because I didn't know his name. But when they told me, oh, he's the guy that manages, he's a guy that's been around a long time. I just didn't. I had the pleasure of meeting him. But Peter Khan has absolutely nothing to do with our team. So I don't know if Peter Khan. I don't know if it's true. I don't think Billy's lying. But I don't know if Peter Khan try to, hey, maybe I can help out and save $4 million and maybe we'll get it. But I mean that we know. I mean, who doesn't want? You don't want $4 million, brother?
of course.
We that's what I told Bill. I said we all want $4 million, but I know we're realistic and we just
But bring that offer to the table.
yeah, him and Yomi, they're gonna fix something. But we know that Devin is the name. We know that Devin is giving us the opportunity. We know, and we know that we can take advantage of this opportunity, man. But that was that was never it was never through our team.
Yeah, because I was wondering. I'm like, I would have. I'm like cool with Subriel, since this year. So, like, and I'm glad that we got to be able to meet today, so we can continue this relationship. Because, like, I want him to like definitely get the biggest dollar that he could possibly have, going into the ring, and just knowing that he got his title, for he didn't even make 300,000. You know what I'm saying, for the first what with Jeremiah Ponce. So I would like to see these guys, especially if I'm Puerto Rican myself. I would love to make sure that these guys get these big fights, and that's why I've been an advocate of always promoting Subi and always making sure his name is out and mentioned with all the guys that have titles at 140. And that's why we've seen so many different other videos of guys like Gary Antoine Russell, Richardson Hitchens speak upon just they get put on blast, as far as like, why haven't you talked about this champion that has the IBF? So that's basically what I'm glad that we got you on so we can get, the real of the real, and know what's really going on with his career. And hopefully, you can help me translate as well. Because I've been using different people for translations and stuff like that. Yo entiendo el puertorriqueño, yo soy el boricua, pero no entiendo mucho el español.
No, no, no. Aquí estamos para ayudarte en lo que necesites.
Gracias.
Y somos mexicanos, pero también sabemos hablar boricua.
También, okay, okay. Nevertheless, now going into like this stylistically now, for the people to know, if now it's like a battle, who do you think will get that shot with Subriel first in your behalf? Do you think the Haneys or the Lopez's? Exactly. Exactly.
That's Yomi's job. That's Juan Ivan Orengo's job.
Yeah.
Just tell me who it is, send them to camp, and we work for that.
For some reason, I'm thinking it's the Haneys, but I would love, and you would have to give it up to Devin. Going up, grabbing the WBC from Regis, and then straight to Matías.
Devin's a real champion, bro. He's a real
Hmm.
champion. Look at his last 5 fights. He's fought last 5 world champions. Look at the guys he's fought. He's a real world
He's the
champion.
real deal.
He's a guy that likes, he wants to improve. He knows what he has. He's capable. Bill believes he's the best fighter in the world. And bro, if you don't believe that, then you ain't got no business in boxing. I can't take a fighter and say, well, I got a 60% chance of losing. No, man, I got a 90% chance of winning. I got this, and this is the mindset you need to have. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I would love it to be Devin Haney, because I believe that Devin Haney is the most solid one right now. Besides Subriel Matias and things like that. I mean, I would like to fight Rolly, so I can win that bout, and then I don't want 4 million, baby. I want 6 million. I want 7 million. I got two bouts. What do you want? You
Mm-hmm.
want to be undisputed? This is what it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? That's how boxing works. People seem to forget that boxing, at the end of the day, today is not what it was in 1980. It's a business, man. It's a business, and at the, but we see a lot of those fighters from 1980. They ain't got no money. They don't got nothing. So now you want these guys to say, man, boxing gave me this. Everything I put into boxing, it gave me this. It gave me this house. It gave me this. It allowed me to take care of my family. Even for me as a coach, man. Even for me as a coach, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. 3 years ago, brother, I was dying from COVID when it first happened. I was 58 days in the hospital. You know, I never believed, man. Yesterday, brother, I was sitting at the hotel. I'm in my hotel now. I was sitting in a hotel restaurant, with my lawyer and stuff, and it was amazing, man. This guy that don't even this guy that doesn't even look like he likes boxing came up to me and he says, "Hey, Panda," he said, "Can I talk to you?" And I was like, I mean, yeah, and he's the owner of this big thing called Badaboom or Badaboom or something like that. It's a TV thing, and he says, "I would like to do a documentary." I don't even know he knew me, So this is something that I never even dreamed of, because it was something that was never possible in my mind. I thought I was going to be a meat cutter the rest of my life. That's what I do. That's my trade. And here I am, man. Here I am, week after week on an airplane, blessed to be able to be at the 4 round fights, at championship fights, at eliminators. We're a blessed and humble team, man. Of course, Subriel has to answer back. He gets upset. He's human at the end of the day. But you're never gonna see us arguing and doing crazy stuff and pushing each other at press conferences. And I think you've seen it with William Cepeda. When JoJo was trying to push him and these things, and William just went like that to him. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. And William beat a record of 1,538 punches. You know what I'm saying? That's who we are. That's what describes our team, or at least my person. You know, and we want to fight. We want to fight, and now it's up to the managers. It's up to the managers to to decide what they're going to do and how they're going to fix it.
Mm, mm. So I'm gonna name some names at the 140 that decided to say Subir's name finally. When it comes down to Richardson Hitchens, what do you think about a fight with him and Subir?
Great fight, great fight. All these guys, Richard, this other, what's this other, Russell.
Antoine
Yeah,
Russell.
good fights, good fights. But I'm gonna tell you one thing:
Talk to me.
they ain't never been hit by a man.
Mm.
Bartholomew, it's not a Subriel Matias. They've never, and I'm not dismintegrating their boxing. I know they have the material. I know who they are. I know they're dangerous, and I know that they're gonna try everything in their world to win. But when you got a man in front of you who's been shot, who's been stabbed, who's been in prison, whose father was never there, who's this, like most stories, like in boxing. But when you got a man who's experienced and lived that, who's killed another man in the ring and has never affected him here,
Rest in peace.
bro, you never had that punishment. You can be badass, you can move, you can do, you can slip, you can a lot of them tried, once you got a guy that's on you and on you and on you, and every punch hurts and everything does and everything, it's there. I mean, you can call out his name, make it happen. Now he's a world champion. Now you got to wait in line. We
Mhm.
waited in line. We waited in line for a long time. We tried to fight these guys. We tried. We asked the promoters. We asked this. We didn't get the chance. Now we're a world champion. They got to wait in line. They got to win their chance. I don't care if you went to the Olympics. I don't care how many gold medals you got. That's amateurs. Leave it alone. It's done. You're in the professional boxing now. You know what I'm saying? They sent me. I have the Cuban that just won the 2 gold medals at the World Games and all this stuff, and his promoter. And I said, I don't care, bro. You leave them medals at home. You leave them at home. We're in professional boxing. When they put small gloves on him and he gets hit, then I'll tell you how good he is.
Mm.
Right now, Right now, he's just another guy that's gonna debut. You know, and
Love it.
that's boxing, bro. This is boxing, and we need we need to understand that, bro. Suriel wants to fight undisputed world champions. You think he's scared to fight Russell? You think he's Russell said something the other day that he didn't know who Subriel was.
Yeah, that was
Know who Subriel was.
our interview.
Oh, you don't know who Subriel was. You seen him. You seen him at the weigh-ins. You seen him at the fight. He fought on one of your cards. On you fought on one of his cards. I'm sorry, and Subriel belongs to the stablemate who beat your brother, who took your brother's undefeated record away.
Mm,
Let's not be disrespectful, man. Give the man his credit, give him what he deserves. Just like we respect you guys. You know who he is. Everybody knows who he is. Don't tell me you don't know who he is. Shit, if you like boxing, you're watching PVC. You know that's who you belong to.
facts.
If you're not watching the guys at your weight, then you ain't a boxer.
Tell him, Panda. Tell him.
It's what it is, and I'm not disrespecting nobody, brother. I'm not. I'm not.
Mm,
This is just real. It's real talk. Don't tell me you don't know who he is. You know who he is. Just like they told me the other day. Oh, I don't know who so and so is. Well, you'll know him next week. You'll know him next week.
mm.
You know,
So all business aside, Haney and Tio, when it comes to Subriel Matias, who do you think is the easiest task? Who do you think might be the harder task?
there's no easy task in this way. There's no easy
It
task.
got to be somebody that's
No, no,
easy.
no. I'm gonna tell you. There's ones that have flaws that I think that I can be able to
Exploit.
explore. But there's not an easy task. They're not easy because they're not easy fighters. But I believe in my mind, and my thing, that we will beat Teofimo easier than Devin Haney.
¿Por qué? Why?
Pues si te digo, if I tell you, then you're gonna know what we're looking
Oh.
for. But again, we're not George Cambosa's, brother.
Mm,
We're not. You're talking about when the word in boxing they say all the time. Oh, he's a killer. Well, Subriel Matias is a killer,
mm.
and it's proven. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Um. So once you start getting hit, and then more, like I said, you can dance around, you can play around, you can do jump. Shit ain't working. It's not gonna work. It might work first 4 or 5 rounds, but when you got a guy who you're hitting and he's looking at you and smiling at you and going forward and things like that, it's a whole different ball game. I don't call him the boogeyman. He's a dangerous man.
Okay. Like, so would you
Because
how
boogeyman's just come to scare you, and then they
mm,
go away. No, no,
mm,
no, no.
mm,
Mine's a dangerous man.
mm,
Mine's there to stay. Boogeymans are the ones that our parents used to say, "Oh, the boogeyman's gonna come get you if you don't go to sleep." Then you went to sleep and he went away. No, this one's not going away.
mm.